Well, Lisa, we are now back by popular demand to doing Psalms.
We have accepted that our my Advent idea was
an epic fail.
Flop.
Yeah, we weren't too happy with it, and you might believe that there's something crazy going on with my face if you are watching this on our YouTube
You're allergic
channel.
to me.
I'm not allergic to you, Lisa, but I do have some cream I've been putting on my face for a week to get rid of any precancerous cells on my face.
Yes.
So I will return to my beautiful self at some point in the next 30 days or so, but I still have another week for the cream.
Yes.
But we've decided to start videotaping our podcast again, and we are on to Psalm 81, Lisa.
Yes.
So for the leader upon the Gittith of Asaph, sing joyfully to God our strength, raise loud shouts to the God of Jacob. Take up a melody, sound the timbrel, the pleasant lyre with a harp. Blow the shofar at the new moon, at the full moon on our solemn feast. For this is a law for Israel, an edict of the God of Jacob. He made it a decree for Joseph when he came out of the land of Egypt. I heard a tongue I did not know. I removed his shoulder from the burden. His hands moved away from the basket. In distress you called and I rescued you. I answered you in secret with thunder. At the waters of Meribah I tested you. Listen, my people, I will testify against you if only you will listen to me, Israel. There shall be no foreign god among you. You shall not bow down to an alien god. I am the Lord your God, who brought you up from the land of Egypt. Open wide your mouth that I may fill it. But my people did not listen to my words. Israel would not submit to me. So I thrust them away to the hardness of their heart. Let them walk in their own machinations. Oh, that my people would listen to me, that Israel would walk in my ways. In a moment I would humble their foes and turn back my hand against their oppressors. Those who hate the Lord will try flattering him, but their fate is fixed forever. But Israel I will feed with the finest wheat. I will satisfy them with honey from the rock. So the word of the Lord, Lisa.
Thanks be to God.
Excellent. So what are
We
your...
don't say that after a psalm.
I don't know. It is the word of the Lord, right?
Okay.
So what are your takeaways on Psalm 81 now that we are back on the Psalms?
The first word that popped out at me was burden.
Okay.
And how we should invite God into our burdens and our struggles. Because it's, our burdens can often weigh down on our shoulders, and become a cross. And that we have to allow Jesus to share in carrying that cross.
I think it's really easy for us to try to take the burdens that we have, right? And try to carry them on our own.
Yes.
Why do you think we do that? Why don't you think it's just naturally easy for us to go to God?
Why we don't naturally?
Yeah.
I think, we maybe grow up with a mindset of being self-sufficient and handling things ourselves and not bothering other people with our problems. So.
And I think sometimes we may have some success in solving some of our own problems.
Yeah.
And so, like you said, we become self-sufficient instead of really relying on God in all things.
Yeah, I think it's like a control thing too. Like, I have to control... I want to be in control of my life, so I need to take care of what I need to take care of.
Yeah, and the reality of it is I was actually driving today, and I was on a really narrow country road in Chesapeake called Elbow Road. And I'm like driving by all these cars, and I actually thought, I said, there are so many times every day in life where we don't have control over what's going on.
Oh, sure.
I mean, all of the things around us that could immediately change our circumstances, create burdens in our lives. And so I think no matter where you are in your faith journey right now, Lisa, I think part of the message here that you've brought up is that we need to give all of our burdens to the Lord. We need to surrender them all to them because there's nothing too small in our lives that the Lord doesn't want to enter into.
Yes. So even like the little things.
Exactly. I think that's very important. Well, I think this has been a very timely message for our listeners. So if you have any burdens that you're trying to do on your own, don't.
Right.
Just take them to the Lord, allow him to enter into those and to journey with you because his yoke is easy and his burden is light.
It's light, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, didn't we just have that reading?
Probably so. But we don't want to tie back into whatever Advent things we might be doing. I'm Deacon Dave. See you next time.
Bye. Bye.